Pops World, what's up, y'all? Happy New Year. We have officially made it to 2024. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's another year of opportunity, another year of growth, another year of just winning. I just wanted to come on here and just encourage y'all at the top of the year. This is officially the first episode of Pops World of 2024. Just wanted to talk to y'all real quick and just give you guys some encouragement, just to tell you guys everything that took place last year in 2023, leave it in 2023. Don't dwell on it. Don't beat yourself up for what didn't happen. Don't change your mental perspective this time around in 2024. See yourself overcoming everything and winning and everything that you didn't get last year. For anybody who has certain goals, if you didn't reach any of those goals, definitely take time starting now. I say for 2024 and beyond, take time right now to definitely sit and reflect on everything that you want to accomplish in 2024 and beyond. And if you need to go back and just revisit what may have happened, do that, but do that in a way in which you don't mentally beat yourself up about it. Definitely evaluate everything that took place for you last year. It's just see how you can get better with everything. Just see how you can get better with everything that didn't go your way last year. Definitely, like I said in the last episode when I was by myself, definitely see yourself this year as an overcomer. One thing I can say is, even if you didn't feel like God was with you, He was, because you made it into another year. This start of this year is another opportunity for you to get it right. Fresh start, you know what I mean? Definitely, envision yourself, getting everything done. I could say for myself, with me starting Pops World and everything, it was definitely scary. I was scared because I didn't know. At one point in time when I first started, I didn't fully trust that I was going to be able to continue to keep doing it, because sometimes, and I would say I used to do this, but I've gotten a lot better. Sometimes when we have an idea, we want to do it, but we kind of get scared because we're wondering how is it going to turn out? What is it going to look like? Just start it. Just get started. Whatever it is that you want to do, this is the time now at the top of the year to get started and do it. One thing I can also say is, don't get in your way this year. Don't allow yourself to get in the way of an opportunity that is right in front of you. Don't allow yourself to get in the way of love that is trying to come your way. Anything positive. Don't negatively allow yourself to get in the way of something positive coming into your life. I can say for myself, last year was a year of growth for me. I've learned a lot about myself last year in 2023, and it was certain things that I saw within myself that was just like, yo, bro, you got to change that, right? And I did, and of course, one thing I can definitely say now, I'm still, to this day, working on consistently seeing myself winning in those areas of my life. Progression isn't just a one and done type thing. Progression is forever going to continue to partake within your life. If you have goals this year that you want to accomplish, mentally see yourself getting it done. Don't allow anybody else to get in your way either. Don't allow words to puncture you to the point where Don't allow the words of others to puncture you to the point where you become scared and timid and you don't want to do it. Words can cut deep, I will say that. But take whatever it was last year, or anything in general that somebody said to you in the midst of you going throughout your journey. If it was something that you didn't want to hear, take it and use it as fuel. Sometimes I feel like we can let our emotions get in the way of us, get in the way, and it throws us off our game. It takes us out of the game. Don't pay attention to any and everything that people may say. A lot of people are going to have opinions about what you're doing. And I can also say this as well. Everybody doesn't need to know what you're doing this year. If they did know what it was last year, okay. But keep everything under wraps. Keep everything to yourself. If you want to share your stuff with people, share your ideas with people who love you, and share your ideas with people who want to see you win. If you have questions about things that you're trying to do, you know how to get started, share those and ask those questions to the people who have your best interests at heart. Because everybody ain't going to have your best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody may seem like they want to see you win, but in all actuality, they don't. Just get started. Get started. Go into this year, like I said before, with a new mindset. I feel like the one thing that keeps us down is our mental state of mind, and comparing to other people. Don't compare yourself, because the moment you compare yourself is the moment that you'll, to a certain extent, crash and burn, because the ideas that you have, you're looking at everybody else and seeing how they're doing it. That's their way of doing it. Learn to understand yourself in a way in which you see yourself doing something a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Learn to have self-awareness this year. That's one thing I've learned to understand, and that's important. And self-awareness within yourself is something that will take you a long way. Understand yourself in a deeper level, in a deeper way. Understand and pinpoint certain things that get to you and whatnot, and maneuver around the things that will try to understand and be aware of your emotional state of mind as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said before, self-awareness is important, because when you become self-aware within yourself, you don't let things get to you as easily. When you walk into a large room full of people, and you with some top dogs, whatever the case is, right? Be confident in gain that self-awareness within yourself, for you to not be intimidated when you see people who are at a certain level. Because the minute people recognize that person's timid or whatever the case is, they got you. Be self-aware in that regard. Be confident. Stand 10 toes down on who you are as a person. Don't let people mentally take you out of the game. You know what I'm saying? If you have any ideas that you want to work on this year, if you have any ideas that you want to, get done and work towards, write it down. Talk about it to yourself. People may think you're crazy because you're talking to yourself. Who cares? You know what you're talking to yourself for. You know that you're speaking positively over yourself. You're putting positive things into the atmosphere, especially those ideas that you have. Put them out there. Like I said, write them down. If there's something that you don't know where to start, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help in the midst of your journey. Put that pride aside. Don't allow your pride and your ego to be too big to the point where you miss a blessing, you miss an opportunity because you can't ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that, That's one thing I also had to learn as well. Asking for help and putting your pride aside is very important. You can lose things and, you can mess up certain stuff because your pride is in the way, your ego is in the way. Don't allow your ego to be too big to the point where you can't receive what people are trying to give you graciously from the kindness of their heart. You know what I'm saying? For me, this is the first time I feel like I've become comfortable with sitting here within myself and just doing this. This even though I started last year in July with this podcast, it's still not easy. But one thing I've learned to do is I learned to push myself another way. I've learned to challenge myself to verbally articulate my thoughts as opposed to just holding it in with just, working out in the gym. This is a challenge for me, and it's not easy. But because I want to, encourage people, I want to see people when I want to see people do well, I'm challenging myself to do this. So whoever sees this, hopefully they get something from it. For any entrepreneurs who are, currently in the process of having some ideas and trying to get something started, just do it. You never know until you try. Don't, like I said before, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't look around and see what this person is doing. Learn to be yourself. Create in your own way. For all my fitness people, as you guys know, on Pop's World, a lot of the guests that I've had are either trainers or people who have had a background in, sports and physical fitness, or whatever the case is. Just like with the entrepreneurs, man, like, it takes one time to get started. And once you get started, is it going to be easy? No. It can sometimes be painful. It can be very scary. But, when you change your mental perspective and you visualize yourself winning, you visualize yourself overcoming the fear and the timidness of starting something new. You got it. That's one step. Visualize yourself doing it. Once you visualize yourself doing it, you take the proper steps to actually putting it into action. Once you put it into action, then that's when the consistency comes in there. Consistently keep it going, And like I said before, if you need help, ask for help. Get a trainer, get a mentor, get somebody that's going to positively be there and genuinely want to be there to help you out. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, just get started. Don't hold back this year. Don't allow the world, don't allow this social media stuff to make you feel like you gotta be in the box, and don't allow people, don't allow this world to make you want to crumble, man. All of us, everybody was put on this earth to do something. Everybody was put on this earth for a special assignment. Everybody was put on this earth to discover their purpose. Don't go to the grave with that. Don't become 80 years old and you look back and it's like, dang, I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have started it. I wish I would have stayed consistent. Don't do that to yourself, because at the end of the day, your presence on this earth and your gift that God gave you is not just for you. It's for you to share with the world in a positive manner, in your own way. Pray to God and discover what that purpose is. Pray to God and discover what that assignment is. Because to be honest with you, you may seem like you're alone, but you're not. Everybody is going through the same thing. Everybody is trying to discover themselves in different ways. Everybody is trying to figure out what their purpose is. So you're not the only one. You're not alone. There's many people out here who are trying to figure things out, but they don't even know where to start, because some people, they just don't know, and you never know. By you getting started, you never know how you're starting your process and starting your journey, starting your purpose, starting your assignment. You never know how that can change another person's life. Once you start something, once you get it off the ground, once you say or do something or put something into action, that one person who has been having trouble trying to figure something out, you could potentially change their lives, and they can potentially start something. Then it trickles down. You help some. You put something out into the atmosphere for somebody to see who is having trouble. That next person, they gain that from you. They start something. That next person who sees them, they start it. So it's like, don't hold back, man. Don't hold back your talents. Don't hold back your aspirations. Like I said, it's not all about you. I feel like sometimes we can unintentionally be selfish because we're so worried and we're so scared and so afraid and timid of what people are going to think, and we're so afraid of not receiving the numbers or receiving the feedback that we want. Stop. I had to realize, man, that instant gratification stuff, man, push that to the side, bro. You are not going to get instant gratification when you start something. You gotta stay consistent. You gotta, and I'm saying this because I've had to come to realize that, like, in order for you to keep something, in order for you to hold on to something that means something to you, you have to be consistent. Not just within that, but just in all areas of your life. And again, I'm telling you, I'm still, this is me talking from a place of growth, yo. Like, I'm not, a year or two ago, man, 2-3 years ago, I would not be sitting here talking to y'all like this. I would be scared as I don't know what, yo. I'm getting chills talking about it right now, because it's like seeing where I was, like, last year and years before that. I did not look at myself always in a positive manner. You feel what I'm saying? And by the grace of God, I allowed myself to be open to receiving the way God sees me. I always have not been that way. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I still have so much growth to do, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I am, all of us, not just me, but all of us, we are forever going to continue to keep growing. This life growth is never going to stop, but in order for you to see yourself in a positive manner and see yourself in the way in which God sees you, you got to get out your own way. Like, don't be in your way this year. Don't hold back. Don't compare. Don't downgrade yourself. Don't just see yourself the way God sees you, man. And I mean that for real. Like, it's nothing like, it's the worst feeling in the world, man, is when you think of an idea and you want to do it, and you try it, but you mentally, you go on Instagram, or you go on YouTube, or you go somewhere and you see the next person doing it, and the idea that you have, you feel like it's not going to be of any value because that person is doing something spectacular. Everybody started somewhere, yo. Everybody, had an idea, and they had to figure out what it was that they wanted to do, and they started. people at the top, man, they had to work for it. You know what I'm saying? And for all of us who are trying to get there, man, just work. Push yourself. Like, sometimes it's gonna be moments where like you really, through your process of just like building something, it's gonna be moments where you by yourself, you ain't got nobody there with you, bro. But you gotta push yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like push yourself and like by yourself. Everybody isn't gonna be there for you to push you, you know. So like I said, I just wanted to come on here and just like encourage you guys to say keep going, don't stop. Don't be the reason why somebody whose life could have been saved, like, let me take that back. Don't be the reason why let me think about this real quick before I say it. Don't be the reason why an opportunity is lost, because don't be the reason why an opportunity is lost for you to receive something or give something to somebody because you're too afraid or you don't believe in yourself. See yourself as a champion. God sees us all as champions. We may not see it. God does. He places all on this earth for a reason. You know? We all have purpose. We all have gifts. We all have talents. Also, don't get in the way of what God's talent is for you. You may be talented at something, you may be good at something, but that may not be your purpose. That may not be your assignment. You know, and I can be honest with y'all, I still feel like I'm, with my relationship with God, I still feel like I'm like praying every day, like, God, am I supposed to be like, you know, like, I'm still like wondering, like, hey man, like, is this really, like, what is it actually that you want me to do? You know, I feel like we all have more, if there's something that we're good at, yeah, we may be good at that one thing, but there's always that one thing that God has for us to do that we haven't discovered it, because what we feel like we're talented at, we're going for it, but that may not actually be the assignment. So yeah, man, go for it this year. Go for it. Don't hold back. Don't hold back, man. Don't allow the words of people to deter you. Don't allow the words of people to make you feel small. Like, respectfully. People are going to say what they want to say, but respectfully. I could care less. Respectfully say, thank you. Whatever those things are stirred up in that one person that says something, like, respectfully, thank you. I'm gonna use it as fuel, and for you, man, just roll with it. Get started. Don't stop. Keep going, man. You feel me? So again, I appreciate y'all for taking this ride with me, man, into the new year, 2024 and beyond. let's keep this thing going. You know what I'm saying? One thing I told myself last year when I started this, Avery, don't stop. Regardless of what you see, what you hear, don't stop, bro. You know, continue to pray and ask God for the ideas to bring onto this platform. Pray to ask God for the people to bring us to this platform. Pray to God for the relationships that you build within this platform. You know, just go for it. Go for it, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, Happy New Year, 2024 and beyond. It's for you. Don't hold back, man. Don't hold back. Go for it all. Because all of us are champions. All of us are overcomers. All of us are winners. And as I say all the time, the work continues.